dark times are upon us. Tell me, do you enjoy living in perpetual darkness, in fear that the world will never go back to the same way that it used to be? Go ahead and ask your dog what your dog thinks of the dark times that are here. Your dog probably won't answer you, but go ahead and ask your neighbor. Go to your neighbor's house and knock on the door and see what they think. Don't be surprised when they don't open the door and you find out that they've already been destroyed. They've been destroyed by fear of the dark times upon us. What could do something this horrendous, this terrible, this tragic? Sprite has decided to change the color of their bottle from green to clear. The end of the world is upon us. I repeat, the end of the world is here. There's nothing you can do to stop it now. We're all doomed. All right, so as I'm sure you're all well aware, everyone's up to date on this very important news that Sprite has decided to change the color of their bottle from green to clear. And for all of you that don't believe me and think that I'm making this up, I decided to do some hard-hitting research for you. As you can see, this very legit and reputable source has listed a quote here that says, in July 2022, the Coca-Cola company announced that Sprite will discontinue its green bottles on August 1st and switch to clear plastic bottles. The green plastic contains an additive that cannot be recycled into new bottles. You know, I for one love recycling just as much as the next guy, you know? But here's the thing. This was clearly written by a fake Sprite fan, you know? Because we all know real Sprite fans don't ever recycle, you know? They don't actually ever throw away their Sprite bottles to begin with, because we take those Sprite bottles and we add them to our collection of all the other Sprite bottles we have. So recycling is not a thing we need to concern ourselves with. This is not cool. Like, think about the sky. You know, the sky is blue and the stop signs are red and Sprite bottles are green. The only exception to this rule, to this way of life, is that, you know, when you like drink Sprite out of a container that is not the green, that's not a Sprite container, you pour it in like a clear glass or something, you know, or like those little like cups you get, you know, at restaurants that have got like the things on the side of them. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you drink Sprite out of a container that is not a Sprite container, that's the only exception to drinking Sprite out of a non-green container. Sprite changing the color of the bottle from green to clear is like if they changed the cans from a green can to a white can with green text. It's just unacceptable. It's just not a thing. That we just can't do this. It's unacceptable. Unfortunately, though, as cool of a guy as I am, with all the influence I have over everything, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about this situation. And with that being said, let's just all pour one out for the loss of our green Sprite bottles. However, just because I accept that there's nothing I can do to change this, I refuse to abandon my good buddy and old pal and chum, the green Sprite bottle. It's been with me my entire life, and I refuse to give up on it. So I will accept nothing less than the Coca-Cola company changing the color of the Sprite bottle back to green. Yeah, back to green. I will also be accepting the Coca-Cola company sending me one of those cool bottles of Coke that say share a Coke with Timothy on it. But it's not going to say Timothy when they send it to me. It's going to say share a Coke with Mythos 5. That's my only other exception. So please do one of these two options, Coke. Okay, with all jokes aside, in seriousness now for a little bit.